Today, I'm spinning a wheel to decide my Minecraft build. But the catch is, I can only build with green. We'll spin for amount of rooms, amount of floors, and style. The number of rooms will be, oh my gosh, not 20, no, not 20, 8! Now let's spin for the amount of floors. 1 or 2 would be perfect. What? 8 floors? What the heck am I supposed to do with that? Let's spin for the style, I guess. At this point, I don't even know what style is gonna salvage these rolls. Fairy tale! This is gonna be so challenging, but I think I can actually work with this. Da-da-da-da! It's a fairy tale tower! Let me show you around. When you walk in the front door, you have the plant room. If you go up the stairs, you've got the pet room. Go up the stairs again, you've got the dining room. Up this ladder, you'll have the kitchen. Go up the ladder one more time, and we'll have the living room. Go up the ladder one more time, and there's the bathroom. Man, you have to climb a long way to get to the bathroom. On this floor, we have the bedroom. If we go up the stairs, we have our storage room. I added a little bit of extra detail to the beams because as my very top floor, this is gonna be primarily where I spend most of my time. Personally, I think this room is gonna be the easiest because what color are most plants? Green! But before I actually fill this place with plants, I probably need to put something right here. Oh wait, this is risky business. I wonder if I can make these green cabinets look like bookshelves. Hey, I kinda like that. I definitely think I like that one more than this one because there's a lot of stuff that's not green on there. This is kind of an awkward amount of space. What if I lowered the bookshelf and put some pots up there? Oh, yes, that's a great idea. Okay, on each side, I want to have a green side table with a lamp. It is kind of hidden behind the stairs, but I actually think that makes it look better. It needs a little bit more detailing, but I'll come back to that later. I want a green couch of some sort. I just don't exactly know which one I want. We could have this sofa or this sofa. There's just so much that's not green on this one. Even though I like it more, I'm gonna have to go with that one. And for the table, no. Well, that one's not bad. It kind of blends in with the walls a little bit though. We've already used that one. I really think I'm leaning more towards this one. Of course, a space is not complete without a paper lantern. Oh, maybe staying super true to the theme, I'll use a moss carpet. And now I'll mirror that on this side. It's gonna be a tighter squeeze on this side for sure, but they'll just have to, oh no, that's definitely not gonna work. I wonder if anyone will say something if I just scoot it over just a little bit. It's not perfectly symmetrical, but that's okay. Carpet and a lamp. For the entryway, we'll put an entryway table on each side of the door and some green fairy lights. Yeah, things are still kind of looking a little naked in here. I think probably what I want to do is a big statement carpet right when you walk in. Yes, that's exactly what I had in mind. It's a very much giving plant room. Yeah, you're right, except there's no plants. Since it is a plant room, I want there to be plants as soon as we walk in the door. This one here, and probably this little baby one right here. Ooh, the terracotta vase with grass would look so good on both sides of the sofa. Ooh, and maybe a hanging wall plant. Okay. I know what you're thinking. It's blue and yellow. But you know what I'm thinking? I don't care. I love them too much not to use them. We'll stick a big pot right here and another small one right here. There's one thing missing. Hanging plants. We'll hang some plants right in the entryway. Oh, and maybe by the stairs. And probably one right here. Okay, yeah, that's definitely coming together now. So I know technically frogs are not plants, but they are green, and I found some lime green mushrooms. I think I'll put the mushroom here, another one over here. Oh my gosh, can the frog go under the desk? Okay. This is the guardian of the plant room. Mess with him and he'll, I don't know, like your eyeball or something. Beware, what I am about to do is really risky business. But I think if it works, it'll really pay off. Oh my gosh, and with the shaders too, look, it wiggles. Probably my best idea yet. And what if I put some hidden grass under the staircase? And that's the plant room. Moving right along to the pet room. I guess first things first, let's figure out what pets we can actually use. Wait, these are actually really good pets. don't want to disclude them just because they're bad mobs. I can't forget the slime. Wait, this is actually a lot of mobs we get to use. All right, gang, listen up. We're about to build you the most awesome, crazy green pet room ever. Starting with an area for them to hang out. We'll do a couch right here, a chair on this side, and end tables for both sides. We could probably use a carpet. I want my pets to be as comfortable as possible, so the fluffy carpet is just perfect. It is a little dark, and the best way to combat that is with lights. I mean, duh. Yeah, I'm not gonna be super strict about the fact that there's gray and tan right here. It's a green lamp. They give me very limited options with these mods. Guys, I was looking for green things and I found this green burb. I think it's supposed to be bird, but they call it a burb. So what I really wanna do with this space is make it a little higher with maybe some stairs coming off of it so that the pets can have a little area to sleep. I also found this really cute green bottle. I don't know exactly what's in the bottle, but we can pretend it's full of like pet juice or something. There's no better source of light than some green paper lanterns. Ugh, I'm just gonna scoot right in here, excuse me. I know you can't actually see that, but it's the details that count. And to even things out, I might put a bottle on this side too. Now, I need somewhere to store my green pet plushies, so I'm gonna use this wall as kind of like a shelving system. Maybe another pet bed and some more fairy lights. I wonder what happens if I combine the two. Oh my gosh, that's so perfect. Wait, I'm gonna do it to this side too. I love that. It screams pet for some reason. You know, like the little bandanas you put on your dogs? I have little bandanas that look just like that my dogs wear. And because I can leave no stone unturned, we'll do something with this side too. There's a vision here, I promise. Just hear me out. Boom, pet bath area. All right, guys, your time has come. We'll put the lime sheep plush right here. Mr. Froggy right there. He's so tiny. 12 of him could fit in this one little bed. We'll put the creeper up here, the green sheep here, Mr. Zombo guy here, and we'll put our sweet turtle right here. I do have another creeper, so why does it look like that? Oh, is that his little mouth? Okay, that's precious. Think that the turtle is a little stinky and he needs a bath, so we'll put him by the shower. Am I able? Oh, he looks like he's sitting on the back of the couch. I'll hide a Mr. Slime cube back there. Oh wait, the slime's actually adorable. Wait, I want to put more slime everywhere. I'll put a slime here. I'll put a slime here. And I'll put the octopus right here. Ah! You know what I forgot? Yes, I know it's not green, but what the heck else are they supposed to eat out of? They're gonna starve to death. And that's the pet room. Now it's time for the dining room. And our dining room table will be... I'm just kidding. I really wanted to use this table because it lines up perfectly with the ladder. But if I put chairs beside them, they are really far away. And that doesn't really look good. Well, that's the beauty of Minecraft and, well, the framed mod. Ta-da! So I'm torn between two chairs. This chair or this chair. Yeah, this definitely has more silver on it than it does green, so I'm probably gonna go with this chair. I don't have any green plates, so I'm gonna use the framed pressure plates in order to make my own. And to spice things up, I think I'll go ahead and put some grass in these pots. They make the most adorable baby little plants. Over on this side, I wanna have something here, but definitely not that. I also have this that I could do, but I don't like the way that looks. I don't know why, but it bugs me. The tops are kind of out of place, but I definitely like the way this flows more. Okay, that's way better. I'll add some paper lanterns for some lighting. And because, yes, I want to adhere to the only built-in green theme, and that's definitely not green, I'm gonna put pressure plates right on top of them to disguise it. It's kind of sandwiched in there, but I don't hate it. This side is perfect for fairy lights, but I really wish I would have built this window a little bigger, so I'm gonna extend it. Oh, that natural light makes this room look so much bigger. Wait, do I have? Oh my gosh, I do. Wait. Oh, okay. Hey, curtains! Right, and I think on both sides, I want to do some lamps. I really wish I could do like this lamp because I love the way that this looks, except it's not green. This is actually a lot harder than it looks. In this corner, I'll put two big plants, and I might as well include one over here just so it looks even. It's a little dark over here. Wonder if maybe if I put them right here and, oh, yes, that looks great. And that's the dining room. Next up, we have the kitchen. I really didn't anticipate how dark it would be in here, so I'm probably gonna end up widening a lot of the windows. Looks like a storm's a brewing. So obviously I'm gonna use the light green counter from the cluttered mod for the sink. And I wanna do some upper cabinets, but I'm not exactly sure which ones I wanna use. Yeah, I like these two. Granted, they're not as green, but that's okay. It's green enough. Oh, okay, yeah, that was definitely the move. I really want to put an island right here, except I do not know which stool I want to use. Oh, definitely not that one. That's a little high. Look, my dogs are on the counter. That's unsanitary. I actually like the way that the darker green looks. I typically don't like the darker green, but that looks really cute. Once again, no plate, no problem. And a little grass. To be honest, I was a little nervous about building an only green, but that's before I realized just how many green things all of my mod packs have. Like this green fridge, which happens to fit perfectly in this corner. So I do not love the fact that this oven is not green, so I'm actually gonna just cover it up. And some lime towels to cover up part of the dishwasher. You'll just have to ignore that that's not green. Over on this wall, I really don't have anything else to put in the kitchen. I've kind of got all my bases covered, but I think that something like this might be really cute. A lamp. I'm gonna use this green bottle by the sink and we can pretend there's soap in there. And that's the green kitchen. And next up, we have the living room. For this room, I want to do a little sectional on this side that extends right here and then have a TV area right here. We'll start with the sofa and 2 chairs, an end table on each side, and some lamps for some light. Obviously, we want to put a rug right here, but I don't want to just do the green fluffy carpet. So I'm going to do a beautiful leaf checkered carpet. I could not be more obsessed with this than I am right now. I'm actually torn because I usually would do paper lanterns, but then I found these really cool meteor lights. And then obviously there's the fairy lights that always work really well. Believe it or not, I think I'm leaning more towards the meteor lights. Okay, yeah, that looks super clean and crisp, which is honestly what I think of when I think of the color green. I love this, but I feel like something's missing. I know I have these cushions, but I really don't know if they actually go with this couch or not. Oh my gosh, they do! Do they go in the chairs too? Definitely not an overreaction, okay? This right here sets it over the top. Being able to put cushions on the couch literally makes it, chef's kiss. Moving along to the TV area, I haven't decided if I want to use these green tables or if I want to kind of make my own surface with the framed mod. Yeah, I almost think that this is better. Another little dilemma I have is I have these azalea bookshelves that technically are green, but they're also purple, blue, and red and orange and other colors that aren't green. So I could either do this for a bookshelf or I could use my green bookshelf hack. And honestly, these are definitely a lot greener than this. Now, obviously, I don't actually have a green TV, but I feel like if there was an owner of a green house, they would be okay with having this little cutie pie for a TV. I mean, come on. We have tan in our lamps. We have white in our pots. We are allowed to get away with some things. I'm not the green police after all. Now, I know what I said about paper lanterns and how I wasn't going to use them in this room, but I really feel like there's a need to make a chandelier out of them. It definitely just completes the room. And for a little treat, I'm going to hide this pickle behind the sofa. If you've stuck around this long, go ahead and comment pickle so I know who my real BFFs are. And that's the green living room. Next up, the bathroom. I have got to admit, this is a really long way to climb if you have to go to the bathroom. I want to put my vanity over on this side, and I want to do a double sink. Now, do not bully me, but I don't have any green mirrors, and I am not about to make one with a banner. Go ahead and do a carpet. That way, if you wash your hands and you shake them out because you don't have a towel or anything, you get water on the carpet and not on the floor. In order to give this place a little bit of light, we'll put some fairy lights, and so you don't have to shake your hands off on the carpet, we'll add some hand towels. The tall grass looks so much better in the pots than the short grass. Little problem here, guys. I have no green bathtubs. No green showers, no green bathtubs, literally nothing. That's it. That's the shower. Just a green button. You have to use your imagination for the rest. Come on, have you learned nothing? I'm just kidding. If at first you cannot find a green bathtub or green shower, you don't try again. You just make your own. Please hold water. Please hold water. Yes, I got so so lucky. Okay, so since you can't actually see it, I'll place this non-green shower head behind there. I'll put this faucet here, this lime bathrobe right here, and either fairy lights or paper lanterns. Okay, the fairy lights always come in clutch. They're always so cute. Probably need to include, oh no, I can't put down carpet right here. Honestly, no need to fear because this kind of does it for me. It works. I want to put a basket of towels here. Let's see if I can reach. I can't. Let me out! Let me out of the bathtub! Okay, this isn't my first choice, but I really wanted the little towel hanging off part to be right here, and I can't actually reach that. Plus, I don't want to mess with the stairs, so I just put regular towels here, and I put the basket of towels over here. So in a similar breath of not having a green bathtub, I don't have a green potty. So time to get creative. Ta-da! That's a green enough potty. And also, since we don't have any green toilet paper, you have to use a towel. Ew, obviously I'm kidding. Come on, I'm gonna obviously break the rules so you can have a little toilet paper. Talk about awkward. For this wall, I think I just wanna do some extra storage. I finally get to use my paper lanterns again. And I'm gonna use tall grass in my flower pots. And that's the green bathroom. Now it's time for the bedroom. I'm really thinking about doing like a massive sleepover style bedroom. I could either use this lime birch bed or I could use this bed where I can customize the bedspread. And honestly, I kind of like the blocky look of this bed. So I want to mirror this on this side, but I want to actually make it opposite. Means lime on this side and green on this side means green on, this side. Now, I know there's nothing more exciting than hopping right out of bed and stepping on a super cold floor. Wrong! This calls for a fluffy carpet. Yeah, it's feeling very color war-y. What if we blend it? Okay, wait, I don't actually like that either. What if I was to do a variation of texture? Oh, wait, I think that's a sweet spot. Last time, I swear, that was the last time. In between the beds, I definitely need to include some sort of nightstand and probably a lamp. Now, this little area is gonna be really tricky to decorate because I don't have a lot of room. Normally I wouldn't let that slide, but I don't hate it. We can just pretend it's back behind the stairs. On each of these corners, I want to include fairy lights, obviously. And because I think it brings some really awesome dimension to the room. Over on this wall, I want to have somewhere where they can put all of their clothes. So we'll put a basket right here. Maybe some bookshelves lining the window. And then a hanging plant right beside it. Don't look at my hotbar. Don't look at my hotbar. Answer this. What is the most cozy addition to a bedroom ever? You're right! Plushies! And in the spirit of plushies, we'll put some on top of each of the beds. Sheep here, turtle, parrot, and a frog. I also found the cutest slime plushie. Don't exactly know where I want to put him. He's kind of cute like on either side of the stairs, but I do want to put a plushie under this desk just because I can. And for a final touch, I'll go ahead and hang a plant right here to make it look a little less naked. And that's the green bedroom. Now for my favorite room, the storage room. Yeah, I know what you might be thinking. Maddie, boxes are boring. But when your storage room looks like this and has a view like this, I'm pretty sure you'll agree with me then. So believe it or not, I have a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna have to have a lot of storage in this room. I love the idea of the storage surrounding the window and then having a desk right in the middle. Obviously with some fairy lights to accompany it. And I'll mirror the same thing on this side. Unfortunately, it looks a little bare right here. So I had the idea to do a carpet. Obviously, I had to get a little creative with the carpet because, you know, you can't place carpet under things. I also had the idea to put cute little plants under the desk. The oxygen levels in this tower are gonna be off the chain because of all the plants that's in here. Now that I have somewhere to put all of my things, I need somewhere to put my armor. Having armor stands in the corners right here is gonna be so cute. Plus, get this. I have so many colors of armor, including green. Oh, you're kidding! That looks so good! I have something really special in mind for this area. Okay, I know, it's so bad. It's so bad. I am not a professional throne builder, nor will I ever claim to be, but I really wanted somewhere cute to sit and like look at the view outside because the view is so pretty. Okay, that helps, but like barely. That barely helped. I do want to include something right here because it's looking very naked. I'll likely just add a couple more chests and some fluffy carpet. So I did a thing, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. I thought the ceiling was way too good not to string fairy lights on, but I don't know. I'm undecided. I'm gonna leave it and see how I like it. And that's the green storage room. And now it's time for the final walkthrough. On the first floor, we have the plant room. We've got 2 gorgeous sitting areas, a green bookshelf and Mr. Frog, of course, and some really gorgeous plants. On the second floor, we have the pet room, where the pets have a really cozy hangout area, an area to sleep and hydrate, their food and water bowls, a place to wash their dirty shells, and a really adorable area where they can just sit and hang out. On the third floor, we have the dining room. Now that's a lot of green. We've got green curtains, green chairs, green plates, a green table, and green paper lanterns. Once you go up the green ladder, we have the kitchen. The kitchen is probably one of my favorite rooms because of the gorgeous window, our little makeshift oven, and the really pretty storage. Up the ladder again, we have the green living room. We've got a gorgeous green sectional where you can watch your not-so-green TV. And then if you go up the ladder one more time, you have your green bathroom, accompanied with a gorgeous vanity, plenty of towels, a makeshift shower and bathtub, a beautiful little storage compartment, and a watermelon potty? I don't know, that's what it looks like to me. Up the stairs one more time, you have the bedroom, which has plenty of room for you and your friends to spend the night. We've got our coordinating green beds, our green slime, plenty of plushies, and plenty of room to put your clothes and your dirty laundry. At the very top of our tower, you have the storage room, which also doubles as my royal seating area with my tragic throne, my armor, plenty of fairy lights, and plenty of storage. I think the kitchen was my favorite room in this build. What was yours? Comment below and subscribe if you liked the video. Bye!